Yes, guys, so episode 2 of The Last Dance. I have been slacking with this series, so I do apologize. However, I have been uploading on YouTube as I have been in Dubai for the past 3 weeks. So we did record 2 YouTube videos, one which is the oxygen gym, and we do have another video coming out soon. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, today I woke up really early. I woke up around, I think, 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, so sleep has been terrible, and I thought my mind was just racing. Every time I'm in prep, my mind is just think about things to do. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wake up today and make a YouTube video to give you guys an update on how everything is going. Plus, I did upload an update yesterday where I have booked my first show of the season. So we are doing a earlier show because I feel ready. As you possibly can see, I've got a bit more to come off. So I'm officially 3 weeks out from the first show of the season, which is PCA Wolverhampton. So the initial goal was for me to do the PCA commentary, which is in 4 weeks time. But a few weeks ago, I realized there was also a Wolverhampton show a week before, which makes a lot of sense for me to do because it's literally a local show 1 week before. It gives us enough time to get ready as well as collect any data so that we can be good and looking well for the PCA commentary, and hopefully do another show after that as well. And anything, if there's something that I learned from last season, is that my body gets a bit more better from the second show on. So I thought, you know what, it makes a lot of sense to compete an earlier show because, again, I want to do as many shows as possible, as this is the last year of me competing. So it's all about having fun. So today I've already done my cardio, done 45 minutes on the bike, done half an hour steps, which accounts to 3,500 steps so far done. So cardio at the moment is 45 minutes on the bike, 15 minutes Stairmaster post-workout, and I do 12k steps every day. So with the earlier start, I've got that out of the way. And what I'm going to do now is pretty much make my meal one. So for meal one is 50 grams of cream of rice, 20 grams of peanut butter, 60 grams of isolate whey, and 50 grams of berries. So what I've been doing for this time as well, and it's like a routine that I kind of fell into when I was in Dubai, is that I was starting my first meal really late. Now, those that know me know that I'm an early riser. I get stuff done as of now. So it's just past 7 now. So what I've done now is I used to eat my first meal around, let's say, 7:30, 8 o'clock. But what I'm doing now is saving my first meal till about 10, 11 o'clock. So pretty much most of the morning I stay fasted. That allows me to save my meals for the rest of the day, and it has worked really well in my favor so far. So I highly recommend it. If you are in a diet phase where you're feeling hungry throughout the day, try to start your meals late as possible, so you can save your meals throughout the day. When you're bulking, you want to do the opposite. You want to make sure you eat early in the day as possible because you've got a lot more meals to get in. Whereas obviously when you're in a diet phase like me, where I'm 3 weeks out, my calories are a bit more lower, I'm trying to save my meals. So you guys will probably remember from my last prep, when it gets to the back end of prep, I like to make my cream rice in the stove. What that does, it helps to volumize it. So the more we volumize it, the more it helps to make you feel fuller. And I think a lot of people do this as well. When they start to diet down, they want to make sure the food is the best ever. So you put a lot more time and effort into it. When you're in off season, however, you don't really care. I just make my cream rice in a kettle. I just get it in. But when I'm in the back end of prep, I just make sure I do everything very nicely. So with the protein powder, I make a whey paste. So the only way you do, and it's quite easy to make really, all you do is you weigh out your protein powder, how much you need, and just put tiny bits of water and just mix. But yeah, I'm gonna make this, put it in the fridge, do some work, because I got a training between 10 and 11. and then I got a meeting with my accountant via Zoom straight after. So got a fairly busy morning, and then I'm gonna go train in the afternoon. Yes, people, so it's coming close to 10 o'clock. My training course is about to start. So I thought before it starts, I'll just give you a rundown how everything is. I like to spend about a good 3 to 5 hours at least per week on self-development. So trying to become a better coach, learning different things, and yeah, it just gets me thinking. So today I weighed myself, did my check-in. I'm the lowest I've ever been so far this prep. I'm 183 pounds. So still 3 weeks out. Just to put things in perspective, when I competed last year for the two bowl show, I was 174.6 pounds, and the PCA show the week after, I believe I did, was 172.8. So I'm expecting to be heavier, obviously this year because I got built more tissue. So that just goes to show I'm quite close to where I need to be. So I'm very excited how things are going. It's come towards that end of prep where fatigue is slowly kicking in. However, I do think the main reason the fatigue is slowly kicking in is due to the fact that my sleep has been poor. The heat wave in the UK hasn't helped. When I was in Dubai was a lot more hotter, but with Dubai, everywhere's got AC. In the UK, when it's hot, you feel it, and I think that makes everything a bit more harder. But yeah, even though fatigue is slowly kicking in, my sleep is a bit more disrupted because I'm going for a wee a lot more during the night. It's not as bad as it was last year. And something I spoke about to someone yesterday is every year you do this, or every year you compete, or every year you even diet down, it becomes easier. You become used to it. And another thing that's helped me as well, because I know this is my last year competing, I have been in a more of a positive mindset because like I said to you, I'm trying to enjoy the process here. So yeah, it's obviously a bit more tough or whatnot, but I'm more happy with the process, how everything's going. And I think this is why so far, alhamdulillah, prep is going quite well. Okay, before I start my meal, I just want to quickly show you my cream of rice. Beautiful. That's how it should be. And then we got this, the whey paste, as you can see. Yes, people, so it's just gone past 12:30 now. I'm about to have my second meal. In all honesty, I'm having this meal more earlier than I would have liked to, but I could feel myself crashing, so I want to get to the gym as early as possible because if I go any more later, I can feel that I'll get more tired. So what I have here is, if you can see, is 150 grams of chicken, 150 grams of rice, and salad. What I usually do towards the end of prep, and I did this last year, I took out the veg and replaced it with salad. The only reason being is the fact that I noticed the veg was causing me some slightly bloating and gassy issues, and obviously I don't want that to happen come close to the show. Plus salad tastes good, especially when the weather's hot like this. So yeah, I'm gonna get this meal in, pretty much ready for the gym, and then get that session in. Excited, excited, yeah, man. I just want to get it done now. But yeah, man, first show, it's the first warm-up show, coming early. So yeah, man. Yes, people. So just got back from the gym. To be fair, the session went better than I thought it would be. As before going there, I was really tired. I'm tired now, to be fair, but sometimes I say this to all my clients, even when I post on social media. Sometimes you just have to push yourself to get to the gym, put your headphones in, and just get to work. So today, obviously, I trained pull. Back is one of the things that we try to develop and bring up this off season. So I'm hoping it shows on stage. So anyway, I'm about to have my post workout. I got 50 grams of Cocoa Pops here with 35 grams of isolate whey. So get this done, have a shower, and then I just got to finish up my steps actually. I done my cardio for the day, I done my training. I just got to do my steps and my posing for the day. So what I do as well, usually I have 4 or 5 non-negotiable tasks. These are training, cardio, steps, posing, and abs, depending obviously if I need to do them. So I don't do abs every day, so abs every other day. So that's why I say 4 or 5 tasks. These are the non-negotiables I have to do. And this is my advice for everyone. If you want to get stuff done, make sure you set yourself non-negotiable tasks, as will help you prosper in life. And yeah, so I'm going to get this meal down because I'm absolutely starving, and I'll see you guys soon. Yes, people, I just woke up from a 30-minute nap, and honestly, I feel miles better. And that's what I'm saying, you know, when my sleep is gone, like battered, then that's what affects my body. But thankfully, I managed to get that sleep, and you know what? I don't know if you guys can notice, but the house is quiet. That's because my daughter is not home. She's at her grandma's house, and honestly, see, all the dads will relate to this. Even though we love our kids and love my daughter, but sometimes it's nice to come home to a quiet house. And honestly, I feel miles better. A lot of people want to prep, and I want to just give my 2 pence on prepping. So obviously, competing, it has now become a social media popularity, which is great for the sport. But this is something that some of you guys need to realize of what it takes to compete. Now, obviously, when competing, you need to think about how much time is going to take from you, how much it's going to cost you, the energy is going to take out from you, and you don't win nothing in terms of money. You're spending more than you're gaining. However, I'm not saying this to put people off, but I'm saying this because I feel like people want to do it because of social media. Now, again, I believe you should compete if you have love for the sport or you have the love for training, because when you compete, it pushes your body and mind to a level that you possibly didn't think you can reach. Now, competing isn't for everyone. Now, I know people who are bigger than me, but they can't compete only because when you are in prep, you need to be mentally strong, not only physically strong, you need mentally strong as well, because again, you're going to be tired, you're going to be hungry, you're going to be angry at times, and you can't affect other relationships. So you can't let it affect your relationship with your partner, your family, your kids, or whatnot. And one thing I say to people as well, like when you're competing, you need to always try to remember that this is a choice that we make, and we need to make sure we're not impacting others. Now, it's easy to be a bit arsy with people around us when you're hungry and tired. Look, we've all been there. We've all done Ramadan. We know how tired it can be. Or, you know, when you have a long day at work. Now, imagine that times 10. And that's what prep is. Because with prep, you can't really you don't have a day off, simply as. You don't have a day off because you got to do your cardio every day. You're pretty much training every day. You're doing your steps. You're doing your posing every day. The non-negotiable tasks I talked about earlier. And don't get me wrong, this is what makes prepping great, because I believe it makes me feel good knowing that not everyone can do it, if that makes sense. So it gives me a bit more pride in doing the work that I'm doing. So if you're considering to compete, then just know what you're getting yourself into, because it's costly as well. It costs a lot of money to hiring a coach, obviously doing the shows, getting the tanning and stuff like that. So there's a lot of cost goes into it. And like I said, there's no prize money. The only thing you're getting is, oh yes, you look good, brother. That's all you're getting from the mandem. So yeah, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but you need to also understand why you're doing it. Now, for me, it obviously is good from a business coaching perspective. Like me competing on stage it puts me on a place where I can push my clients as well. It helped me learn a lot in this process, develop my knowledge and become a better coach. And it also allowed me to help put people on stage as well. So this is the reason why I done it. Again, this is something that you need to think about. If you are considering to compete, when I have consultation call, when people say they want to compete, I always ask them, why do you want to compete? Because as cringy as it sounds, if your why isn't strong enough, then you won't be able to push through when things get hard. And trust me, things do get hard. Luckily for me, I'm more experienced now. So it's not as hard as it was in my first prep. Your first prep is always your toughest one because you're getting your body to a stage that it's never been before in terms of leanness wise. Obviously, I've been lean before, so luckily I've had this feeling before, so I've able to experience it and know what to expect and know how to feel. And even like this time as well, I'm making sure my sleep is a bit more better, doing things a bit more different from what I learned from my previous preps. What has helped me, I manage my time better. The only thing I can't seem to suss out is how to stop my brain, because when I'm in prep, I just have so many ideas. I want to do this, I want to do that, and I can't let it go. Like I woke up at, like I told you, half four in the morning. Right, cool, I'm gonna do a YouTube today. it's random. Like I got another idea that I want to do. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you guys, but yeah, in prep, it's good and bad because obviously you have so many ideas and you're really motivated, but also bad because my mind just doesn't rest. So yeah, it's one of them ones. But yeah, man, I just want to give my two pence into people thinking about competing. And obviously, if you are considering it and you have any questions, just obviously drop a comment below or message me on Instagram. My Instagram is Coach by Sham. Or if you want to consider to hire me as a coach, let's have a consultation call. I'll try to give you as much information as I can, because for me, when I coach my clients, I try to be honest as possible. Do you know what I mean? I don't like to sell people a dream. I'm here to give you honest advice because that's what's going to help you. Now, for me, I chase results, not clients. This is what I say to everyone. My brand, CBS brand, alhamdulillah, is building every day as we speak with more clients coming in. And what I say to my clients, because I got a good client base, is for me, the result means more to me than the actual amount of clients I have. Does that make sense? So yeah, man, if you're interested, just drop me a DM. And also, before I forget, please subscribe to this channel. If you got this far, subscribe to the channel and comment below anything else you want to see from us, guys. Peace. Yes, people, so it's nearly 6 o'clock now and I'm about to eat my fourth meal. So all my carbs meal are finished. So now I already have chicken and salad. So I sometimes get asked, how do I make my chicken? Honestly, it's really simple. All I do is literally put Nando's marinade sauce. Now, if you want to know the flavor as well, I use the medium one, the mild one. I can handle hot, but sometimes I'd like to stay away from spice. I know that's bad because I'm Asian and brown. I should be able to handle spice, but sometimes it can get a little bit too spicy. Plus, when I have too much spice, it can give me indigestion problems. So yeah, I try to stay away from it where possible. Yeah, so this is the fourth meal. Then I got 2 more meals after this. So I'm going to eat this and then do some work. Yes, people, so just about to get meal 5 in. Just past 8 o'clock now. And I feel like this is the only time in this video I had a top on. But yeah, it's been quite hot. Anyway, my 5th meal is a prawn salad. Lovely. So I just got a tiny bit of sweet chili in my prawn, and what I do is, obviously because the prawn is frozen, I just put a tiny bit of sweet chili in there, and with the water it just marinates it really well. Now obviously I'm in prep, so I can't use too much sauces and stuff like that, so I need to be a bit more stricter when adding things in. But yeah, this is one of my favourite meals, so I'm looking forward to having this. Yes, people, so it just has gone 10:30 and I'm just about to eat my last meal of the day. So what I have here is 250 grams of sirloin steak. I'm quite happy how I cooked this, and with some salad. So guys, you guys noticed that I have been alone today, so I have made all my meals. Now the reason why I'm saying this is people use it as an excuse that, oh, I'm lucky because I'm married and I get my meals cooked for me. Believe me, I always make my meals before I was married. Obviously, when you are married, you have that luxury of obviously your wife cooking your meals. but there are days where I cook my meals because I know how to cook. Now, it's important you know how to cook because that will make your diet easier. I see a lot of people's food on social media, and no wonder they find their diet hard because they don't know how to cook. So that's a good tip for anyone who's trying to diet. Learn how to cook because your diet will become easier to follow. But yeah, that's the training day diet done. So that was 2,534 calories for the day. Macro breakdown was 314 grams of protein, 179 grams of carbs, and 52 grams of fats. So yeah, 3 weeks out, or just under 3 weeks now. There'll be another episode coming out, hopefully just before my show. But please guys, like, comment, subscribe. If there's any specific things that you'd like me to put on the series to show you guys so you get a better understanding, please do let me know. Either drop a comment below or message me on Instagram. I'm Coach by Sham.